Hello, and welcome back to another chapter of White Album 2. We are currently playing through CODA. Kazusa spent the night at Haruki's house, sleeping away the fever that she got from running around in the rain after hitting a reporter, and we spent the day talking to Kazusa's mom. She's strongly urging Haruki to reconsider her offer of being basically Kazusa's personal journalist. Let's see how things go from here. Kazusa, whom I brought home on Friday, didn't wake up until Sunday morning. When she woke up and our eyes met, she immediately began hurling abuse at me, put on her clothes, and left. I suppose I can see that as her just hiding her embarrassment, but I'd like to teach her a thing or two about showing gratitude to the person who housed her and gave her food. But in truth, the only time I was able to forget about the worries that have been plaguing me since yesterday was those 10 minutes. I land on the bed and take a deep breath. Staying awake next to the sleeping Kazusa this entire time has finally caught up to my entire body. No, I can't. I can't close my eyes. If I close my eyes now, my entire weekend will have been nothing but looking at someone sleep and sleeping myself. I land on the bed and take a deep breath. And then I realize something that I haven't noticed before. A scent that reaches the depths of my heart, but a scent different to the usual. Oh man, this guy's in too deep. The scent of Kazusa. The bed smells like Kazusa. Because Setsuna hasn't been here for a short while, her familiar, sweet, and captivating scent is completely gone. I can't. I have to close my eyes. If I don't close my eyes now, I'll be sucked into the darkness of these thoughts again. I'll go through the entire weekend not getting a wink of sleep.
このままじゃ、多分そのうちボロボロになる。
No, it doesn't matter if my eyes are closed or not. In the end, everything repeats itself anyway. When I collapse on the bed and resign myself to sleep, the ominous words of yesterday float up in my head again.
今の状態でコンサート本番を迎えたら、カズサの演奏はきっとひどいものになる。
Hyoko-san's predictions. Please stop it already. What is it you want me to do? I have nothing to do with Kazusa anymore.
だからみんなに見せてあげてほしいのよ。この子があなたにだけ見せる素顔を。
No. Hyoko-san told me exactly what to do. She told me to do my job. To accept my exclusive coverage of Kazusa, to be on her tail during her stay in Japan. And
この子を振ってあげて。
ouch. I'm sleepy. I can't sleep. Kazusa stole all of my sleep, and in return, I was given all of her anguish. Perhaps this, too, is part of Tomoyoko's plan. Compare the stable private life of a regular magazine reporter like me with the emotional stability of a popular pianist who's about to hold a concert. Obviously, the latter is much more important. It may be something obvious, but even the regular magazine reporter has a life he needs to protect. I pick up my cell phone and look at my incoming call history. But in my 20 most recent calls, the name of the person I want to find doesn't exist. Setsuna. The reason I can't fall asleep tonight is because Setsuna isn't by my side. Because the person I want to be with more than anyone isn't in my embrace. Even when Kazusa was asleep, I kept worrying about Setsuna suddenly coming over. But Setsuna never came. The someday in her "I promise to call you someday" didn't refer to this week. Strong girl, good for her. Good for her. Even though I'm aware it's my fault, I can't stop myself from resenting her for it. And I'm feeling disgusted by the ugliness of my own heart. The name Ogiso Setsuna appears on my screen before I know it. Setsuna would stop me, wouldn't she? Perhaps she will rebuke me. Perhaps she will start sulking. Perhaps she will cry over the phone. And then I would panic. I'd tell her that I won't make her feel sorrowful ever again, or make some other exaggerated proclamation like I always do. And then once again, we'd return to how we used to be, that dreamlike reality. Phew, 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 phew. What a choice. So, we're gonna keep our promises. We promise not to call her first. After thinking about it thoroughly, I press the call button. I can't be sure if I'll get an answer on a Sunday afternoon. And unless it's about something urgent, it's somewhat of a breach of manners. After all, what my call consists of is... It's such a troll too. The game is like, wait, what? The game makes you think you clicked the wrong button. You're like, what? I said don't call her. But it's just calling work. Work talk on a weekend.
お前、今日出勤してんのか?
いえ、自宅です。別にトラブルってわけでもないです。
そうなのか。こっちは今バーベキューの最中でな。同期の家族とか集まってて。
Oh, good for him.
あ、すいません。ならかけ直します。
いや、少しならいいぞ。なんだ?
あ、はい。
I promised not to call Setsuna.
本当は先週末までに返事することになってたんですけど。
ああ、あれか。で、休みにかけてくるってことは、つまりいい返事がもらえるって期待していいんだな。
Yeah, because otherwise that would just be super rude. You're gonna ruin his weekend. That's why I'll make the decision myself. I'll take all the responsibility. Because... Always good to make a new save every decision. It's better to go back and get the roots that way anyway. It's all for Kazusa's sake. Oh boy.
やります。トーマカズサの特集記事、俺に担当させてください。
The moment I hung up the call, all my strength left my body, causing me to collapse on the bed. Is it because the source of my anguish was cleared up? Did a switch inside of me go off? Am I just annoyed at myself for actually doing it? Yes, I actually did it. You made a decision, which is a decision of indecision yet again. I actually accepted spending over a month with Kazusa. Like that. I have only planted another ticking time bomb, but somehow I feel nothing but a strange sense of peacefulness. I land on the bed and take a deep breath. And then I am once again submerged in Kazusa's scent. Normally, this bed has Setsuna's scent on the weekends, but today...
おやすみ。
Oh, Haruki. I wonder who I directed that to.
やー、引き受けてくれて助かった。これでアンサンブルの編集長にも顔が立つ。
What a happy man.
言っておきますけど俺、音楽性のことに関しては素人ですよ。
いいよ、そっちの記事はヘンプロに任せてある。お前が担当するのはあくまでも神秘のベールに包まれたトーマカズサの死の部分だ。
ヘアヌードでも撮れって言うんですか？
What? Wait, no, he said nothing like that.
美人なら政治家だってグラビアになる時代だ。それができるなら今度は本物の社長証もらだぞ。
I do not think so. I have not heard of that in Japan. Maybe somebody can prove me wrong, but I don't think so.
やっぱ前回のあれ、偽物だったんですね。
And on Monday, just because his subordinate, who stubbornly refused to do this job, became a little more agreeable, my superior can't hide the smile on his face. I don't think this will be a meager job, but if it's something they're willing to completely hand over to a newcomer in his first year, it can't be much more than that, I think.
それで、この仕事はいつから？
もちろん今日から。
The fact that today is a national holiday has no relevance to the publishing business.
まだ何の準備もできてませんよ。
それはおいおいやっていけばいい。今日明日で。
Is by tomorrow supposed to mean as I go?
今日からは基本出張扱いってことになるから、出勤時間も自由。毎日来る必要もない。
Wow, that's awesome.
いいんですか？
ただ週に2度、月曜と金曜に進捗報告とそこまでの成果物を提出すること。
わかりました。
The other day for my progress report after Friday will be Monday. He doesn't plan on giving me any time off during the weekends, does he? Good thing you're Haruki and always looking for a distraction from the consequences of your decisions.
それと仕事一つだけじゃどうせ暇になるだろうから、担当以外の雑務もメールベースで指示を出す。なのでメールチェックだけは絶対に怠るな。
了解しました。
And he even plans on giving me work during my free time too.
とりあえず今はこんなところだが、他に質問は？
遠間家の方々の滞在場所をまずは挨拶に伺わないと。それに今後はそこが拠点になるんですよね。
ああ、それか。なんでも今朝方引き払ったそうだぞ。
引き払った？だって昨日はそんなこと。
昨日？
言ってませんでしたよね、浜田さん。
Kazusa didn't mention that, did she?
そりゃ俺だって今朝方知ったばかりだし。実は今朝早く東間陽子が編集部に訪ねてきてな。お前は出先だったから紹介できなかったけど。
ああ、それは別にいいんですけど。
There's no point in talking to her while others are present at this point. It's too much trouble having a conversation with so much to hide about our circumstances.
なんかホテルにも何度か取材が来て、いろいろトラブったみたいだからな。
ええ、そうなんです。
Okay, I was waiting for the rest of the sentence there, but I guess that's a loose translation of what it was, yeah. I almost admitting to knowing everything about it.
今後は他者の目をくらますという意味もあって、二人は別々に都内に部屋を借りたらしい。ついでに練習場所も変えるそうだ。
そうですか。
つまりうち以外は全て東間和沙の足取りを失ったってことになる。完全独占スクープだぞ北原。
He's so pleased. He's a very happy boss.
俺も足取りを失ってしまいましたが、どこに行けばトーマさんに会えるんですか？
お前もう少し熱くなれない？天才美人ピアニストでお前の元同級生だろ？そんな女性と四六時中一緒にいられるんだぞ。
俺にとっては普段の仕事と何も変わりません。取材対象に会って話を聞いて記事にするだけです。
Also, he should know about Setsuna. Like, they talked about it before the trip, so the trip during Christmas. So saying things like that's just weird and rude.
相変わらずクールだなお前。
ええ、まあ。
I can't do this job without that mindset. After all, that special circumstance leads only in a worse direction.
まあいいや。それについても心配ない。東間陽子からこれを預かってる。
Hamada-san opens a brown envelope and something falls out of it with a clang.
鍵？
鍵だな。
で、これが？
いや、それだけ。渡せばわかるって。
いや、わかりませんよ、普通。
Yeah, to Hamada-san, he's like, how should I know?
だよな。どういう意味なんだろう。
いや、ちょっと待ってください。そのくらい聞いといてくださいよ。上司なんだから。
いや、ちょっと待って、聞いてくれ。俺だって結構しつこく尋ねたんだって。
In the past, I have ever so slightly chatted about Hamada-san's sloppiness with the jobs he hands out when I went out drinking with my coworkers. And as for everyone other than Hamada-san, Matsuoka-san in particular burst into laughter. But Hamada-san refused to speak to me for 3 days straight the next week. Aww. When I finally apologized to him on Thursday, he flipped out and shouted, I can't be like Kazusa. Oh, that's actually really sad. He's an overworked manager at an office, at a company. Like, nobody should be like Kazusa. That is extremely unhealthy. He's just a human being. Not that any of that matters right now.
けどなんかケラケラ笑うだけで肝心なところは答えてくれなかったんだよ。
笑ってた。
Tomoyoko? Cackling? That mischievous woman who doesn't follow any societal norms? I have a really bad feeling about this.
まあ、後で東間陽子に電話で聞いてみるよ。新しい住所が分かったら連絡するから。
ああ、いえ、それはいいんです。自分の方で直接確認しておきますから。
What could I possibly figure out from a single key? This utterly commonplace apartment key?
あれ？
なんだ？まだ何か聞き漏らしがあったか？
いえ、そういう意味じゃなくて。あれ？
Wait a second. Why did I know this is an apartment key? Oh boy.
そういえばうるさくして隣に迷惑だったかしらね。後で謝っておいてね。
大丈夫ですよ。今は空き部屋ですから。
あ、そう。それはよかった。本当にいいことだわ。
Very suspicious. No, there is no way. There's no way she would... She's so pretty. Good gravy, she's so pretty.
そりゃ寒いだろう。
The lowest temperature for today is -1 Celsius. It said in the weather forecast that it would be especially cold during the night. In the midst of all that, if someone were to sit in front of an apartment exposed to the wind...
なんでこんなところに？
どうしてくれるんだ？
何が？
But right now, the fact that she's sitting here and shivering from the cold isn't the main issue at hand.
お前があんな馬鹿げた仕事を受けるから私までこんな目に。
やっぱりこれは。
I take out the key from my pocket and insert it into the keyhole of the door Kazusa is sitting in front of. As if made for each other, the key enters without a hitch. That's because they are made for each other. No wonder its design is the same as the key to my apartment. Boy, oh boy. Kazusa living next door. How could it possibly go wrong?
寒い。
今エアコンつけるから。
なんだよこれ。何もないじゃないか。
そりゃ単なる賃貸のワンルームなんだから。
こんな狭いくせに何もなくて広く感じる部屋に私は一月もいなきゃならないのか。
It is too bad that nobody thought to deliver furniture or give her literally anything. But under that demeanor, I noticed she's conscious of a lot of things, so I chose not to retort.
なんてこった。これも全部お前の。
聞いてない。
なんだと？
だからってここに引っ越してくるなんて、そんな話聞いてないぞ。
But even if Kazusa is conscious of a lot of things, I can't stop myself from rebutting her when she makes it sound like I made this happen. Because that would make it seem like all of my decisions up until now were all so I could be with Kazusa. I mean, you're not wrong.
俺はお前の、いや、弊社はピアニスト當間和沙の独占取材を申し込んで、それを許諾されただけだ。
私はそんなこと許可した覚えはない。
當間和沙の権利を管理しているのは株式会社當間陽子オフィスだよ。そこがいいと言えばそれはもう OK なんだ。
Those rules regarding contracts have been set in stone since hundreds of years ago. But Kazusa sulks like a child over it.
話を戻すぞ。俺は確かにこれからお前に張り付くことになった。
公認ストーカーかよ。やってられないな。
I mean, that's not far from the truth.
けどそれは練習とかコンサートとか一応オフィシャルの場だけのつもりだった。こんなプライベートにまで侵食するなんて。
そんなつもりはなかったって？それはつまりお互いにってことか？自分のプライベートを邪魔するなってことか？
Oh boy.
何言ってんだよ、カズさん。
I think you can probably figure it out. Even though she's the one picking a fight with me, she glares at me as if I'm the one picking a fight with her. Why is she so angry, and what is hurting her? I wish she'd be a bit more logical about her emotions and control them a bit better.
私だって嫌だった。でも母さんが勝手に契約してきて。
分かってるよ、そんなこと。
ホテルだってチェックアウトさせられて、トランク一つで冬の寒空の中に放り出されて。
Oh, that's pretty cruel. Yoko-san. Isn't that going a bit far?
ただ住所と生き方のメモ一枚渡されて、こんなに付属の近くだなんて知らなかった。
どうして鍵をもらってこないんだよ。せめて部屋で待ってればよかったじゃないか。
私だとなくすからって。自分で何かしようとするなって。全部春樹に任せろって。その方が確実だからって。
Okay, well, this is a case of if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. She literally just has other people take care of Kazusa, in this case, Haruki, or the housekeeper back then. No wonder Kazusa can't do anything for herself. Her mom literally won't even trust her with a house key.
Oh.
Well, it might be safer that way, but was it really necessary to give both keys to me?
もし今日春樹が帰ってこなかったらどうしようって。寒いし眠いしお腹は減ってくるし、もう最低の気分で。
分かったよ。
なのにお前は聞いてないって。 すごく困った顔で私を見下ろして。
だから分かったってば。もうその話はいいよ。
ほら、今だってイライラしてる。刹那にどうやって説明しようかって、そればっかり考えてる。
And the name is finally brought up.
考えてないって。
Of course I am. I'm thinking about my girlfriend who would be deeply hurt by this secret.
全部お前のせいなのに。私の取材なんてそんな馬鹿げた仕事を引き受けたりするから。
Yup, that was his fault.
悪かった。でももう決まったことだ。
Moreover,
取材のやり方に関しては今後ゆっくり相談していこう。とりあえず今日はもう休め。
うるさい。そんなの私の勝手だ。
I can't leave you be. Not when you look like you're in so much pain because of me.
何かあったら電話してくれ。俺部屋にいるから。
待てよ。私をこんな何もない部屋に置いていくのか？
なら俺の部屋来るか？
何を頭の湧いたことを言ってるんだこの野郎。恋人がいるくせに他の女を何度も部屋に誘うの。
Yup.
じゃあこのまま戻ってもいいのか？
いいわけないだろ。私に床の上で寝ろっていうのか？やっぱり頭湧いてるだろお前。
Well then what? What do you want? You want to go furniture shopping?
じゃあどうしろと。
She tries to be considerate one second and is indulgent the other. She worries about Setsuna one second and worries about me worrying about Setsuna the other.
そのくらい自分で考えろ。
Oh, jeez.
この場合の自分ってお前のことじゃ。
My thoughts are so jumbled that I don't even know how to follow up on her statement.
俺の部屋に客用の布団が一組あるからとりあえずそれ持ってくる。
で、
電気ストーブもついでに。
それと
テレビ？
We're probably both filled with a feeling of impatience.
肉多めに。
分かったよ。
あ、魚はいらない。
好き嫌い良くないぞ。
白菜もいらない。ネギもいらない。というか野菜全般入れるな。
Oi, Kazusa, you gotta eat your vegetables.
鍋物の意義を全否定するな。これは野菜を食べるための料理だ。
I'm cold, I'm tired, and I'm starting to get hungry. By solving two of those problems, I managed to warm her sulky heart a little bit.
あ、こら、お前のより入ってるじゃないか。あ、白滝まで。
肉しか食わないつもりか。変色にも程があるだろ
う。バカにするな。食えないわけじゃない。ただ安っぽい食材が嫌いなだけだ。
That is not an excuse to eat cheap convenience store puddings all the time. I rushed to the supermarket and bought ingredients, then brought a table, an electric cooking pot, and some tableware. Now my very own creation, consisting of a random assortment of ingredients, is done.
いろいろと言ってやりたいこともあるが、とりあえずそれは明日以降な。ほら、とにかく今日はこれで我慢しろ。あったまるぞ。ついでに腹も膨れる。
During that approximately 30 minutes, despite my record-worthy speed, Kazusa just didn't stop pestering me about how late I was. How I was late. I guess the same meaning, huh?
まあ、背に腹は変えられないか。
There you go.
そういうことだ。
わかったよ。
食べる前にいただきますをしろ。だからバチが当たったんだ。
そんな迷信信じるものか。
信じようが信じまいが、いただきますだけはしろ。向こうだってお祈りとかするだろ。
I mean, not everywhere.
別に母さんも私もそういうの興味ないし。
Then why were you attending Christmas Mass? Though I suppose I can't fault them, because we were only there for sightseeing as well.
それでも郷に行ったら郷に従え。この部屋だけでもちゃんと手を合わせろ、元日本人。
いただきます。
よし、食え。少しは厚物に懲りろよ。
Rather than being an atheist or rude, I think she's just really hungry. I mean, she was sitting outside for quite a while.
箸使えるか、元日本人。白米大丈夫か、元日本人。
No point in asking, of course. Kazusa is expertly handling the chopsticks in her right hand, diligently gulping down her rice and stew. Aww. I hate... how do I phrase this? She's so helpless, so seeing her actually eating meat and carb and vegetable like a proper meal is like, aw, there you go. Like a child. Like she doesn't know how to take care of herself, which is kind of pathetic. Somebody needs to teach her. Stop holding her hand. Teach her how to eat properly so you don't die of diabetes at age 20 whatever. Craziness. But we will stop off there for today. So, thank you so much for being here with me on this chapter of CODA, and I'll be back with more content shortly. Until then, hope you take care. See you!